October 19th, 2014. Undead from Cleveland, literally. You're listening to Video Game News Radio with your host, Kevin Baird.
Brian Baird.
Don Anderson.
And Larry Mack.
All right. So we did send Don Cease an invite. He did apologize and says he's eventually going to be on the show, but he hasn't got it together yet to be on the show. Let's do our top 20 titles of the week. We don't have any email this week, and we don't have very much news, so this is probably going to be a short show. I'm not going to try and drag it out. So
we're dragging it out.
If emails come in,
discuss each title on the top 20.
It's possible we could drag it out just out of habit, but
out of mindless bloodiness. That's what we do.
Sorry, I had to take my medicine. Number 20. This is on the Movers and Shakers list. So, as is usual, if you get a item that we list on the top 20 that is not a game, you have to drink. Whatever it is you're drinking, or you don't have a beverage, go get one. It can be water. It can also be Pabst or Kool-Aid or whiskey. Or what was Joe and I was drinking the other day? Gin and tonics. It could be that.
Yep.
If it's not a game, you have to drink. Or drinking game. And we don't make up the list. It's from Amazon, and it's the Movers and Shakers. Number 20, Assassin's Creed Unity for the PlayStation 4.
Uh-huh.
Number 19, the Lego Movie video game. Now $20 for the PlayStation 4.
Okay, now see, they're just being dicks because at least usually I can sort of pretend it's not a game, but if you're going to put video game right in the title, that shouldn't be allowed. I should at least be able to claim it's not a game so I can start drinking.
There'll be some opportunities to drink. Number 18, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Day Zero Edition for the PlayStation 4. Number 17, the PlayStation Gold Wireless Stereo Headset. I don't know what the deal is with this. It's white. It's not a game, so you can drink.
The racist.
It's got 4.5 stars. It's got 1,094 reviews for some reason. And you have to click it to see the price, which I'm not going to do. It says there's 9 used and new from $88. So some expensive bullshit headset for the PlayStation. I mean, it's just, fucking video game sounds. It's all pew, pew, get down. Yeah. Really, all that.
Okay, clearly, when one of these days when we launch like VGN games and start creating our own games, Kevin will be in charge of doing the voice acting for the sound effects. So, like when you bust out your plasma rifle, it'll be pew pew.
Yeah, no, I know. There's better sound effects than that. Number 16, The Sims 3 Starter Pack online game code. It's a game, $20. PC. Number 15, Just Dance 2015 for the Wii.
Dance,
Original Wii. Still selling games.
Why is Sims 3 a mover and a shaker when Sims 4 is out?
Because it's the starter pack, and it went up 57% this week. I don't know. Just Dance 2015 for the Wii went up 58% this week. And it's still $40. Number 14, also up 58% this week, is Destiny for the PlayStation 3, now $50. Number 13, up 60% this week, is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Day Zero Edition for the Xbox 360. And number 12, up also 60%, is the exact same thing for the PlayStation 3. Number 11, up 63% this week, is Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition for the Xbox 360. It's only $10.
Oh.
That's a lot of game for $10.
$10.
Number 10, up 68% this week, is the PlayStation 2 DualShock controller in the color black.
Not
a game.
But a drink, also $36. And it's the PlayStation 2's version, so I'm not sure exactly what that's about. Number 9, Just Dance 2015 for the Xbox 360, up 71% this week. Number 8, Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn for Windows, up 75% this week. Number 7, you have noticed there's been a big drop-off in the plastic pieces, but here's one. Up 80% this week, Skylanders Giants. Swarm, giant character. Not again. $11.99. Up 97% this week. Payday, the Heist. Download, $1.49. It was actually free on one day this week, I think on Steam. Fun game. For $1.49, that's a good deal. Get it. Number 5, Payday 2. Up 106%. Online game code, $7.49. Number 4, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor for the PlayStation 4, up 177%.
Jesus.
Now $50. Number 3, Company of Heroes 2. Old game, up 203%. $10 for Windows. Number 2, Call of Duty Ghosts. Onslaught downloadable content. The PlayStation 3 is included with the game. $24.99. It's up 428% this week. And the exact same thing is, Don. Number 1, Call of Duty Ghosts, included with the Onslaught DLC. It's $24.99.
You did that one backwards. I'm supposed to say number 1 is, and then I do the drum roll. Not, and this game is.
In other words, all these rules that we had here.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Brian, how was your week?
It was a lot of driving, a lot of work. Not much time for much else except trying to sleep. That's about it, really. Other than that, I haven't really done much of anything else. I had the weekend off, which I mostly just would sleep, at irregular hours and wake up in the middle of the night, playing very old games on my Xbox, and then laughing for stupid reasons. I discussed this with my brother earlier.
Can you do stuff at your job and not drive? Can you just be like, I'm not going to drive, but I'm going to...
Yeah, it's called being fired or crashing.
Can I paint? Can I paint the wall or something?
I'm sure if I hit a guardrail hard enough, yeah.
Or just be like, this area needs to be organized. I think I'm just going to organize.
Yeah, if I wanted to work, if I wanted to spend even more time not doing things I wanted to do, yeah, I could do that, but I'm not going to.
Well, no, but like the next time you get arrested and your license gets suspended, could maybe like, hey Brian, hey Brian, you can still come work in the warehouse or something.
No.
Stock shelves. Or
yeah, you'd have to be kind of like healthy to do that sort of stuff. It's a young man's game. Is
healthy.
Yeah, I'd have to do a lot of walking. I don't know that I could get further from the cafeteria than maybe 20 feet without needing assistance. No, I don't know, man. I always told myself, like, look, if I ever lose my license on a second note, like I did the first time, that's it. I'm not going through all that shit again. I'm just like, you know what? Keep it. Somebody else can drive it, and then I'll be broke. I'll stand in Walmart with a blue vest.
I'm sure herself will really like that.
Yeah. I didn't say I wouldn't do any work. I'd just take my retirement and then take some of that money and go to a school and learn to do something else that nobody else wants to fucking do. Preferably a job where you don't have your own police force standing over you fucking 24/7. But other than that, I'm like how this suddenly just spiraled into fucking total nonsense.
Yeah, it never happens here.
Never.
Yeah, I watched some TV. Like I was saying, I was watching that new show, Penny Dreadful, which I enjoyed. Finishing up Deadwood. I never saw the whole series. I'm finally finished that off. I've got like one more episode, which I liked. But Kevin Podpester goes, it's a show you think is going to go somewhere, but it really doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's just a lot of cowboy nonsense, which is fucking funny. What else did I watch?
It doesn't matter. Let's move on.
Yeah, fuck it, it's done. It doesn't matter, Brian. You're bullshit.
Well, no, I don't think people care like all the television shows you watch.
I don't know what to talk about. I'm just like, I did some stuff.
I understand, but I mean, if there was something major that happened, like
this week, and you're cutting everybody off.
A big cave guy came in. It's boring listening to what TV shows people watch. Come on.
Okay.
Tell us if you saw a new movie or something. That'd be cool.
I was about to roll into that, but you stopped me. So.
Oh fuck! Get out of here.
I don't know if I discussed it last week where I saw that movie Aftermath which just recently was released onto iTunes, which tells you basically right there and then how exciting the audience that when they tell you on iTunes, like, it's coming straight from theater straight to us, like they got a deal. Like, wow, look what we're doing for you. It's like,
is it that Nicolas Cage movie?
No, Aftermath is a nuclear war that takes place, like modern, and as opposed to like something from back in the day. And these people are out in Texas somewhere, and they're trying to just hole up and survive. And of course, it doesn't really work out because it's nuclear war. I don't know if it's supposed to be like news or something for people, because it's like, yeah, we kind of grew up with that shit, knowing that you're not going to survive that.
Did you watch the Walking Dead series premiere?
I did, as a matter of fact, and I was delighted.
In the beginning, goddamn. Sorry.
Yeah, that was like, oh my god.
I won't spoil it for anybody, but that was like an intense fucking episode.
You don't have to watch that.
Yeah, it's wow. It's quite entertaining.
Okay. Don?
Hey.
What are you and The Rock up to?
Nothing. He's just sitting here playing baseball as usual.
Like with a bat and a ball in your apartment?
He's wearing his fucking Baseball Fury makeup again. You're like, God damn it, dude.
Great. The Warriors. I'm the Lezzies.
Yeah.
No, nothing really. Just chilling. Had just a normal week of work, bullshit like that. I actually got rid of. Well, I shouldn't say I got rid of, but I dropped Sophie off like at noon today, so I had like all day to myself to watch the Browns game.
Why?
Boy, was I disappointed.
Yeah.
But it was not a good game. On every level.
After last week where they barely scraped by the fucking Steelers, the last goddamn second, it was like, they're great, they're the best, best since fucking.
It was 31-10.
Crushed
them. Yeah, that's.
It was, but it was like it was like they were drunk or something. I mean, I don't know. There were some mistakes made, but when the receiver got the ball bounce off his helmet.
Yeah, that's kind of like bad.
So they took the team that won last week, and then made they tied them up. They duct taped them so they can't go anywhere, and then they brought in some other guys. They're pod people that didn't quite get developed as much. It's just like, okay.
It didn't take Jacksonville seriously, and they should have. That's the
Although to be fair, half our defense is currently on injured reserve.
Yeah.
That's a really good excuse we've heard over the past 20 years for why our team sucks.
We have 4 starters on defense and our, all-pro center on offense all injured.
Uh-huh.
Now that said, also I'm going to say this: as far as I'm concerned, this season the Browns are 3-1. Mike Pettin is 0-2 because the coaching decisions in this game were awful.
Yeah, a few of them are bad. All right, we're not going to keep talking about it. But it was not a good game. But it was watchable. But it wasn't a good game. Anyway, Don.
It was watchable. That was nothing. Nothing that I can think of. Major.
Larry,
Kevin,
how was your week? I see you lose more weight. You walked 15 miles uphill in the snow.
Hell yeah, my week was phenomenal.
Tell if that's true or not.
Oh, that is absolutely true. I am happy as a pig in shit these days.
Fill in details as to why that's true, because
Well, so
Kevin
here we
thinks
go.
you're full of shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
As usual, he talks shit about you.
It's just delusional, really. Just delusional.
No.
Like,
Life is awesome.
Cthulhu
You know what?
is helping him.
No, God is great, and he's touched me.
Somebody's touching you.
Yeah.
Show me.
That's what I'm doing right now while I watch something else. But anyway, so a few months ago, I had that job interview that I said went totally awesome.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, we're gonna call you back." They never called me back.
Right.
Like the one job interview I've had in my life where I was like, I fucking nailed it. Nothing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I mentioned 2 weeks ago I had another job interview, which we had some fun on the show, because it was for a really great job that was completely out of like my range. It's just like way too smart for me and shit. And I just applied and I got myself all psyched up for the interview, and I swear to God I thought I was gonna fucking wet myself in this interview, because it might as well have been 2 cops interrogating a rape victim. I was like, oh my god, like I've never been more nervous in my life because I was like, oh my god, if they're insane and give me this job, then it could totally change my life and everything would be perfect. And oh my god, and I was just awful, just terrible interview. So anyway, they made me an offer. This week I went and got. This week I went and
we'll pay you.
Sorry.
Yeah. I went and I got my drug test and the background check, and so next week I start a new job. So I got that going for me.
Well, congratulations.
Can I just the offer something that you consider like enough that you would stay at that job?
They offered me about $10,000 a year more than I asked for when I applied.
Wow, great.
So 20.
Good for you then. Congratulations. So hopefully you can actually do the job.
Yes, they're in that.
When they find out you can't, though, that's going to go ugly fast, you know.
It's all going to work out.
Sir, we had expectations. Like, yeah, that was your first mistake.
So, that's number one.
Did you look at this patient, Larry?
Why, sure.
So yeah. Friday, I was like a bench tech at a small computer shop in Lakewood. And starting tomorrow, I will be director of neurosurgery at the Cleveland Clinic. So, so there's that. In addition, I got a notice from child support, and the way child support works. That? Oh yeah, the way child support works, of course, is every couple of years they review you to see what you're making, and they adjust it accordingly.
Well, they have to ask for it, I thought. I don't think they do that automatically.
Well, you're allowed to request your own, but they automatically do it after some sort of period.
Yeah, okay.
And apparently they did that. Now, why is this good news? Because apparently they did that right before I left that part-time computer job and adjusted my child support down the week before I start the awesome new job making 5 times as much money.
Nice.
Yay again.
There you go.
So there's that.
They are going to eventually catch up to you, you know that.
Of course.
Well, yeah, I know that. On the school front, I had this one class that was completely going to bone me because they only offer it once, like every semester, and it's always in the middle of the day. And I was like, damn it, I finally get a new job, and it's going to fuck me in school. And I told my college advisor, I was like, I'm not going to be able to finish the sequence because of that goddamn COM 425 class. And he said, you know what? We can substitute COM 385. Don't worry about it. So like, I'm actually going to get to graduate on time. So there's that.
Great.
Also, funny story.
You can get another job. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Also, funny story here with my kids.
No.
This whole time that I've been doing the computer shop thing, I would never tell them or their mother where I was working. I would only say that I was a gigolo at a gigolo office. And that became the running joke.
Right.
So,
Then they asked why he didn't wear clown makeup. He said, no, gigolo.
Yeah. So, so I had my kids this weekend, and my daughter, I had a little Employee of the Month badge from Big Kahuna Computers sitting on the table. And she's like, aha, now I know where you work. And she was all happy and pleased with herself.
Your kids are going to rat fuck you? Is that it?
It's funny because then she showed Kendall, look. And I said, you know, I've actually had that thing for like over a month now. So the question you guys need to ask yourselves is, why did Daddy decide to suddenly let us find out where he worked? And Kendall looked at me and kind of thought for a minute. She's like, is it because you've got a new job and you're not there anymore? I was like, oh, exactly.
Damn it, I thought they were going to say, is it because you got fired again?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Lizzie, of course, was like, oh, you got fired from another job? And I was like, no.
Lots of crying.
Yeah, I got a better job.
Daddy sucks.
No Christmas.
And, yeah, so that was my week.
All right, I just have to say that that's the greatest week we've ever heard out of Larry's mouth in the entire time we've been on the show. Ever. In the history of Larry, I don't think there's ever been a better...
I think he's lying. I think he's trying to throw us off.
Yeah. Well, no, by next week it'll be a total fucking disaster. But
the drug test will come back, and I'll be like, well, so I had that awesome new job for 2 days, and
it's gonna get all fucked up. But all right, so I mean, really, my week there's not much to talk about because I can't do too much other than exercise,
so he's not with
medication, stick to a program, and wait to see doctors. I mean, literally, that's what I'm doing. They start working on my deck this week on Wednesday. I'm watching 31 horror movies in 31 days. Sticking to that. It's more difficult than you think it is to find time. Like a couple of times I was like, Jesus, I'm tired. I'd just rather go to bed. But honestly, I'm walking. Unlike Larry, who walks apparently around the planet every day, I walk 3 miles a day, and I'm on a low sodium diet. Yeah, I gotta just try and deal with what I gotta deal with in order to get my blood pressure down and not die. So that's probably it for a while for me. I mean, really, I've been playing some video games, but nothing too new. But thinking about playing some more new stuff. I know it sounds like, Kevin, why don't you just play more new stuff? Then I don't know, because it's like I want to get through some of this old stuff I got, and like what's that Wolf? The Wolf? What's that?
Wolf Among Us.
Yeah,
that's
trying to wrap that up.
I still have the last season I have to get through still. I love that game.
Yeah, and I want to play one of the last of the. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. But whatever. There's a few games that I just got to knock out, and then there was a whole bunch of Kickstarter games. Remember when I was doing that big Kickstarter thing? Well, a lot of those are actually done, and I actually want to play them because I think I'm in some of them. So that's another thing that I got to eventually do. Winter's coming, so the outside time's going to be gone, and I'm just going to be stuck inside, various boxes. So
hopefully not name written above it with a date.
Yeah. Red was here. They wrote. No, but that's basically. Hopefully, none of that stuff's going to happen. But otherwise, I feel fine. So if anybody's concerned, I feel okay. And but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got a little bit of news, and we got one email that came in. So let's do it. The top 10 on Steam this week. Number 10, Crusader Kings 2, Charlemagne. I don't know.
Sure.
Number 9, Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about when they reboot Tomb Raider, because you don't know if it's the original Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider, another. I don't know. Number 8.
Well, it is the new
Alien. Excuse me. The Evil Within is number 8. Number 7. You would like to think it's the new one, but maybe it's the old one. Maybe it's 25 cents or something, and everybody just scooped up the old Tomb Raider. Number 6. Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Season Pass. Larry hates that Season Pass in that game. Number 5, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Number 4 is Payday 2. Every time I like that game, but whenever I say the name, I think of the candy bar.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly.
In fact, I think I'm going to go walk up to the gas station right now and get one. So I'll be back in 20 minutes.
You have to walk it off too, man, so you'll be back later.
That's why I'm going to walk back home.
Number 3, Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. It's the same game, just on another planet. Number 2, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. And number 1, Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Game that Larry hates.
Larry hates that too. What? But while we're talking about, let's talk about something I don't hate. What's this game that is playing right now on the video?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch it. I was doing the other thing.
This looks awesome. I want this.
But I don't know what it was. I'm sorry.
Thing where they were fighting Claw.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe somebody on the Twitch feed that was watching could tell you what it was. I don't know.
It's showing now. You don't know? It doesn't tell you?
Oh, you're looking at the Twitch feed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
See, I see it ahead of you. So no.
Okay.
I did not see it.
Okay, so Mercenary Kings.
Although, yeah, Mercenary Kings launch trailer. So Mercenary Kings is what it was.
Okay.
I'm 30 minutes ahead of everybody.
It's the Metal Kings.
I gotta play it, and then it's gotta encode it, and then use it on Twitch and all that stuff. So here's what's coming out this week. Here's the games that you can go to the store and
Fuck
get
your money way on.
and buy, feel good about.
As opposed to people who buy games and they're just like, oh my god.
Twitch says that we have 0 viewers, but yet there's people on the Twitch feed watching. I don't know.
Well, they're probably the people that are trying to catch us.
It's fine. It's fine. There's 7 on this. Okay, excuse me. No numbers here. I don't know the rules for this list, but this is what's coming out this week. On Monday, Door Kickers.
Ooh.
Drink.
And Paranautical Activity.
Ooh, that's like Ghost Underwater.
Is it?
Weird. I'm not sure Door Kickers, what the hell that is. You
go in and kicking doors, you run away.
But
You're like Nazis.
Tuesday, which is the normal day, Disney Fantasia Music Evolved, Dreamfall Chapters, something called Flustercluck.
I see what they did there.
Harvest Moon, The Lost Valley, for the 3D.
Lost Valley.
Just Dance 2015, The Legend of Korra, and The Voice, I Want You.
Korra.
To want me.
Thursday, we have a few releases as well. Most of these are probably not in the United States, but we have JIC-U Powerful Pro Yak-U 2014.
I'm totally getting that.
Sounds
Whatever
disgusting.
that is. Multi-platform.
I think I caught that in the Army in case of JIC-U.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
Can we see her open up for Sade?
Shin Sugoku Museo 7 Empires. I put the word Empires in there after all that Japanese bullshit.
I'm not sure why the subtitle needs to be English.
Superhero Generation.
Yeah, you get the old Superman.
And Tales of the World.
Go ahead.
It's like 2 words, I guess. Tales of the Word. Revi.
Robot.
Unitia.
Revi Robot.
Nobody. Tales of the World.
Yeah.
And then Friday, Enforcer Police Crime Action.
Uh-huh. Sounds like they just threw on every type of action word they could.
Enforcer Police Crime Action.
Who's puking?
That's Andy. Let's Sing 2015.
Let's sing.
Power Rangers Super Megaforce.
Bear.
And Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth.
That's my Power Force sound.
It all comes out this week, so get your money together for a Flustercluck or whatever.
You haven't fucked it away yet.
And head to your local GameStop. Get that shit.
Get that shit. Just go there and get that shit.
You like it? Buy it.
Only a couple of news things here. Square Enix's MMO Final Fantasy XIV will be receiving its first expansion in spring of 2015. The expansion, called Heaven's Sword, that's with an A, will feature new jobs, a new race, new primals to fight, a level cap raised to 60, and new areas to explore. Still no Hivekeeper, though, so I'm not playing. Including the city-state of Ishgard, which is constantly at war with a horde of intelligent dragons. They're still
kind of sounds like it was stuck living there, doesn't it?
Who's playing this MMO Final Fantasy XIV? I don't know anybody playing this game.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I'm not interested.
They're still planning on answers.
Some people say that it's really, really good.
What is the new race, and what does it look like? Is the expansion's title supposed to be Heaven's Sword? And sword is just misspelled? Or is it Heaven's Ward? So many questions.
Wow.
I think we'll be able to find out more during the London Fan Festival on October 25th. For now, if you're dying for any and every bit of Heaven's Sword you can get, check out a teaser trailer online. Why is this video fucked up? I'm going to skip this one.
Showing you the difference
Because
between
it doesn't like you.
I don't know, it was being weird. Halo 2 Anniversary is getting a making of documentary. In case you want to like be incredibly bored and have tears roll out of your eyes, they're going to make a documentary about making a video game.
Woo!
I can't even much handle those documentaries about making the movie.
Oh no!
Like, listen, I sat through Rob Zombie's Halloween. All right.
Troll 2 documentary was great.
Maybe true, but I sat through Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Once.
Which
Wow.
is not a Halloween movie.
No.
It's more like
Challenge.
a Friday the 13th. It's like
It's a
a horror
horror
movie.
movie.
Why you got to insult Friday the 13th like that?
It's true. Listen, no, but look, it stands as a fantastic film compared to the second Rob Zombie film of Halloween, which is unbelievably
It was on
unwatchable.
whatchamacallit the other day too.
I can't even get through that thing, man. It's
So bad.
terrible.
Yeah, I think I lasted about 20 minutes on the second one.
But I tell Oz, I said, dude, I just got done watching, Rob Zombie's Halloween, thinking it'd be like, good with one of his answers. And he goes, you should watch the documentary. It's 4 hours, but it's really interesting. And I did. I sat and I watched that horrible thing. And I'll say this about it. Rob Zombie does not actually like to make movies. That's his problem. Everything he says is, like, miserable. Like, he's like, it was terrible out. This was awful to film. This part sucked because we had to do this. We had this problem. That kid was running around crazy the whole time. Rob Zombie, don't make movies. You do not enjoy it. Just stop.
You don't enjoy doing it, and we don't like watching it.
Kill yourself.
All his moves are the same.
Yeah, because his wife is in them all.
Yeah.
Bouncing around in the background, screaming and laughing.
Yeah, we know that you don't like her.
Well, she was like with a white horse and leaves
Yeah,
falling.
that was truly one of the more bizarre scenarios.
I can't even understand. It's like Rob Zombie never even watched Halloween before. It's like he just thought there was a guy with a mask killing people.
He
so
clearly didn't know what it was about.
creating it. All right, I'm done. Let's move on. I didn't even read that article, did there? In an upcoming documentary that's bound to make the wait for Halo the Master Chief Collection's November 11th launch more painful, fans will get a peek at what went into tackling the compilation's most anticipated piece. 343 Industries has released the above teaser for remaking the legend, Halo 2 Anniversary, which appears to be a reflection on Halo 2's initial significance, as well as the work involved in bringing it to Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same game, they just redid it. They're making such a big deal out of that. This one's more of a commentary piece, but we had a little bit of time, and I thought I would read it. It's from GameIndustry.biz. And it said, 2014 was Wii U's chance in Japan, but Nintendo is at the root of the malaise around all consoles there. Back at the start of June, I wrote a column arguing that 2014 was Nintendo's window of opportunity for the Wii U, with the enormously successful launch of Mario Kart 8 proving that the company's software still has the capacity to ignite enormous demand. It seemed that if only the firm could execute perfectly on its software catalog for the rest of the year and get 2015's house visibly in order, it might be able to rescue the Wii U from its thus far miserable performance. With winter well on the way and the Wii U's rivals, most notably the wildly successful PlayStation 4, about to enter their first full holiday season on the market, it's an apt time to take score. If the Wii U proved unable to take advantage of this odd in-between year, in which excitement around the new consoles was high but actual must-have software was thin on the ground, then Nintendo's entire home console strategy would seem to be in tatters. So how did the company do? There's good news and there's bad news. The good news is that thus far, Nintendo and its partners have indeed managed to do the tough part of what was required. They have executed damn near flawlessly on their software lineup. Following on from Mario Kart 8's stellar reception, we saw a far warmer than expected response to Hyrule Warriors, an odd collaboration title that could have turned out disastrous but ended up being good fun. An absolutely rapturous response to Bayonetta 2, widespread acclaim for the 3DS version of Super Smash Bros., building anticipation for the Wii U launch in a month or so, and a reasonably solid series of digital-only releases to fill in the gaps. In short, Wii U is still not exactly banging out the hits, but it's done far, far better than either of the other consoles over the past 6 months, and some of those hits, which it turned out, are bona fide classics. If you factor in 3DS releases, which are relevant to the Wii U's success to some degree, in the same sense that the iPod and iPhone created a halo effect that helped to drive MacBooks into becoming the most popular high-end laptops in the world. This guy's a bit of a blowhard. It's hard to think of any publisher in recent times having quite such a fantastic year, in software terms, as Nintendo's 2014 is shaping up to be. Unfortunately, all of that is rather undermined by the bad news, which is that having gone to the enormous effort required to serve up an extraordinary delicious bowl of gaming soup, Nintendo promptly tried to eat it with a fork. The Wii U's marketing and PR messaging has completely failed to capitalize on the console's software success and upon the anticipation for future titles. Certainly there's been plenty of above-the-line promotion for Mario Kart and Smash Bros. Individually, but the overall message that the Wii U is not this generation's Dreamcast, that it is building an amazing library of software and is backed by the industry's biggest publisher, namely Nintendo itself, which remains by far the largest publisher of game software in the world, that message is simply not getting out there, and Nintendo hasn't got anyone to blame but itself. Anyway, that's all I'm going to read about it. But the Wii U is it's still around, but it's becoming rapidly irrelevant. I think that other than if you like Nintendo first-party titles, you're pretty much not going to buy one, and you're probably just going to wait to see what Nintendo releases next time. Can I also say that I've been avoiding Facebook lately because all it is fucking people talking about Ebola?
Yeah.
And I'm done.
You don't have to tell us that because I think we understand.
I got
dude,
bad nerves the way it is.
You
And
just
I really don't
reminded
need
me.
to talk about that shit.
Dude, you just reminded me.
Oh, no.
Another story about my week.
Oh boy.
You got Ebola?
In the past,
We got time. Go ahead.
In the past, we of course have discussed the way my life always works, where as soon as I get good news, I will get bad news that's just one notch worse. So I got this new job,
Oh boy.
and Wednesday
Just get fired?
there was a report in the news.
They closed the company
They
down.
closed the office where I'm about to start working because of Ebola.
What?
They basically
Last week,
panicked.
the place where I'm going to start tomorrow,
Anything. Everybody's just like,
they
yeah.
closed down the office because somebody who worked there was on that flight or something. So the office was closed because of Ebola, and I was like, seriously,
Just wanted the day
I
off.
finally get a good job, and they shut the place down for Ebola.
Thank God I only work with like 8 people. I mean,
Yeah, but they're probably
I don't have to
people that
expose
would do about
myself to too much madness. Half of them are on vacation all the time, so it's just, jeez. Fucking shit. It's bad enough I gotta worry about like the flu.
Dude, I travel everywhere. I'm fucked. So, you know.
People keep trying to give me the flu shot.
You
I want the flu
yeah, I love that. They gave it to us at work once, and it was the wrong one. I was just like, yeah, I don't think I trust your shit anymore, so I'm not going to do it. Well, you know, that way you can get rid of the flu so you don't call in sick. I'm like, I'm not calling in sick. I can't afford it.
Flu, but it gives you flu symptoms, which to me is the same thing.
Right.
So it's like I don't really want flu symptoms, especially right now. So I don't know. I should get one though, because you know.
What, flu symptoms?
People tell me that it's healthy if I get a flu shot, but
Because they bitch at you if you don't. That's the problem. All the fucking people act like they know what they're talking about.
I just tell people I got it. I'm like, yeah, sure, I got one. They'd be like, oh, no.
It's just the smartest thing you could do.
Like, no, I'm fine. Here, let me cough on you.
yeah.
That way
I don't think you did. I have to
I,
test it.
I can pass on my immunity to you with a cough.
Yeah, I just take a pen, I put a little dot in my arm. I'm like, yeah, I got it right.
I got too many new medications the way it is that if I got it, like, and I had some sort of side effect or something, I would know what it is, and So just trying to chill out for a while. Here's our email. Noble writes in. He wrote to the evil within at videogamenews.com. And if you want to write in on the show, write into news@videogamenews.com or anything you want at videogamenews.com, and we'll read your email on the air. And you should, because we only got one this week. Hello all, Noble here. Kevin, I hope you enjoy Panzer Dragoon Saga, and I have a quick question for the VGN crew. I recently rewatched the awesome Kurt Russell movie Big Trouble in Little China. Great movie. And it made me wonder about other classic movies, particularly from the 80s. Little China still holds up, but there are some that don't. My question is this. Are there any movies you guys call favorites that don't hold up? What are they, and why do you think they've lost their shine?
This meets the Phantom of the Park. And the only reason it doesn't hold up is because I watched it when I was 5.
It's a good question. Most of the movies I like are still likable, by a very small group of people who don't give a fuck about what other people like.
Logan's Run is a great film.
Yeah.
It does not hold up if you didn't watch it in the day, because...
If you watched it now and you never saw it before, you mean?
If you just, because if you didn't understand the time period in the 60s and 70s and all, I mean, we were kids, but, now it's just like it wouldn't make sense to somebody, I'm sure. It's still great, though. I can watch it. But that's a movie that they could remake, because the models and things, now they keep talking about how they are, but it doesn't seem to be landing. Planet of the Apes is another one.
They've remade that horribly.
Well, I still think the original holds up, and most of the sequels were rubbish in the first place.
The rubber masks are terrible. I mean,
if you're gonna bitch about like special effects and all that shit, I mean, fucking King Kong, goddamn, the original one, or even the '70s one.
Yeah, well, I mean, really, really old movies. But he's talking like 80s and stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to think. I don't know. I'm just throwing some things out there.
All the 80s movies I watched remain awesome no matter what.
Yeah, if they're no good now, they were no good then.
Although I will say, as awesome as it was the first time, and I know, Bailey still swears it's a documentary. If you watch They Live, that's a little cheesy now.
Yeah,
it's totally watchable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
great on so many levels. I can't even begin. It's just the fight just goes on so fucking long.
The fight is great.
The fight is great.
I wonder if kids still relate to the John Hughes films. Breakfast Club.
My kids did like Breakfast Club.
They didn't?
They did.
Okay.
So.
That being probably the best of...
Yeah, that's absolutely
series. I don't know. Anyway, that was a good question, but that's all I got.
That's Han Solo.
Okay, so here's our next topic for discussion.
Wait, Don, are you watching Star Wars Rebels XD?
No.
I was watching some of that. That actually wasn't too bad.
You should watch it. It's pretty good.
No.
I'm telling you, it's good.
No.
Not as bad as you think. Wait, do you watch The Avengers: Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron? It's the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cartoon on Disney.
I don't watch it. I'll put it on once in a while.
Age of Ultron. It says not for kids or whatever.
Whatever.
It's like censored or something for kids.
Yeah. I don't watch it, but I'll put it on once in a while, I guess.
I don't know what that means. It means you watch it.
I mean, if
I only watch it when I turn it on.
Because what I'll do is, like, if I'm flipping through the guide and I see it on whatever channel it is, Disney XD or fucking cartoon whatever land.
Jesus Christ!
I'll look at
trying
to
make
see
it
who's
sound
on
good.
it, you know, and I'll see who like the villain is or whatever. They're like, oh, Doctor Doom tries to take over the world, and be like, oh, okay, maybe I'll pick that up.
Doctor Doom's on Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Talking about Ultron, Age of Ultron now.
I must have fucking fell I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I was
Brian,
like,
what have you been watching?
Huh? What?
I thought you were
I
right
like
for
video games, yeah.
We were talking about Star Wars, weren't we?
I don't know. I'd find some of these shows good, but it doesn't matter. So that's it for the show. We're going to wrap it up a little bit early this week. I want to thank Sarah Afa. I can't say her name, dude. Afa, and anyone else that joined us to watch live. Thank you very much. We'll have this on the RSS feed and the Patreon, patreon.com/VGN. I still haven't mailed out more of the skeleton USBs, but I was thinking about it this week, so that's getting me closer to actually getting it done. I just have to, like, stop coming home and then going right back out to doctors.
Doctor.
It's kind of a problem. Gets in the way of things. You guys got any shout-outs or anything?
No.
Nobody
I never.
got
In fact,
any
I just
bad?
realized, dude, that the whole time we've been doing this show, you've always asked for shout-outs. I don't think I've ever once had a fucking shout-out. I mean, not once. I'm like, I mean, fucking...
Well, maybe you should do something. Are you
I
gonna
would.
Go, by the
I
way,
would, but it's like, I like...
Are
I
you
like
going to
being
go
alone.
to? You probably won't, but I was just going to ask. Are you going to go to the Spitfire on Halloween again?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because I said that the last time I was the oldest man in the world, and I was like, hey, am I going to go out? You guys are like, no.
I
So
was up
basically,
there.
and then I was like, I sat in that place, and I was on one.
You were the Great Pumpkin or something. That was cool.
I was like, yeah, I was like this pumpkin head dude, but I sat on one side of the bar, and everybody else sat on the other side of the bar, and I'm like, all right, I get it.
Well, that's because that's the side where you can watch the show. You had your back to like the show side.
You're all laughing and giggling at you, pointing
No,
at you.
there was no show, dude. There was just nobody there. Just just the usual
So you're
regulars.
getting old and bitter, and you're blaming
I
everyone.
mean, I thought it was
Doesn't
really weird.
matter.
I'm just like, what the fuck, man? It's like I know some of these people, yet they're all like, no, we're gonna go sit over on the other side and not converse with you or say hi or anything. I'm like, all right, you guys have your own little club, I guess.
I wasn't asking to go join you because I can't drink, but I was just curious if you were going.
No, it's cool. Thanks. I appreciate you feeling sorry for me.
As long as you keep going to Wasteland, and
So far, yeah, I haven't found a way to get out of it yet. Because every time I think I'm not gonna, I'm like, dude, you have to get out of the house.
otherwise you got to stop over here
You
once
have
in
to.
a while to
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
pick up your gifts that I
Too
got.
far. Still
I
like the
know.
other ones. Those are funny.
You live too far.
I bought a, you know that mask? You always see people wearing that horse head mask.
Yeah,
I bought that because I
course
just
you
had to have that goddamn thing.
water in front of your kids, right?
Yeah, it's fucking funny. I'm like, look, Daddy's a horse. They're like, what is that?
I'm Horsehead. I'm Horsehead, man.
Because it's just disturbing. You have like this dead-eyed fucking horse staring at you. You know, after a while, it's just like people are like, why is he staring at me?
You get used to it after a while.
Don, no comedy acts
Well, yeah,
or
that's if you're married
rock
to it.
band shows or
No, I'm too busy working to worry about that stuff. I gotta wait. That'll be like
Want to go see some rock and roll? Donnie's a rock and roller.
King Diamond was playing tonight in Pittsburgh. We were all supposed to.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck
Watch
you.
your mouth.
Pittsburgh.
he
You
can
know,
come
Cleveland's his
with
favorite fucking venue, but no.
Because the Pittsburgh's that ass. Here there was the Ebola, but
Yeah.
yeah, no comedy, no nothing.
Oh my god, I wanted to vomit as soon as I heard that shit was coming. We were at it in Cleveland. You know, there was like rumor had it that there was going to be some Ebola maybe in Cleveland. I was like, oh god, no, please. Here comes all the fucking horse shit.
I'll eat it. I don't care.
Oh my God! Stop talking about it. All right, we're done. Thanks everybody. Good night.
Hey,
Bye.
peace.
Grease for peace.